Alright, in this video we're going to go over setting up your user profile in WordPress. This will be the 8th video in the series for WordPress training that you can find at my site www.skeeterz71.com. Okay, the first thing you do, you can access your user profile from two ways. From up on the toolbar, go to Edit My Profile, or we'll go back to the front here, and you notice you can access it from there as well. And then you can go down to Users, Your Profile. Now the first thing you see is disable the visual editor when writing. What that means is when you go to say add a new post, you'll see the visual editor tab here, and it's where you write your post. You can use various formatting tools that they have here as well. And where it says text, because it's not a true HTML editor, they've renamed it text. In earlier versions it was an HTML tab, but it's not a true HTML editor, though you can put HTML in here. But anyhow, if you want to get rid of the visual editor because you only work in the text area, and you might want to check that box. That's however it's recommended for most people. Don't do that. We will in a later video replace this visual editor, the one that comes with WordPress, with one that I feel is much better. Okay, so going back to users, you'll notice the second thing you can do here is you can change the color scheme of your WordPress dashboard. For example, we'll do this. Changes it to blue. I like the gray better, so I'll put it right back. Next thing you notice, you have here your username. I set this up as admin. You may want to change that to something other than admin. Notice that this cannot be changed, so you may want a username other than admin if you set yours up as admin. You know, it's recommended that you probably change that because hackers know that the default username for WordPress is admin, and they'll try brute force with a combination of passwords to try and get in. It's just what hackers do. So if you wanted to change your username, well, you really can't. Here's what you would have to do. You'd have to go to add a new user, create a brand new user with admin administrator privileges, and once that's created, log out, log back in under your new user, and then you can go in and you would be able to delete this user. You would, right now it only has the option to edit. Once you add another administrator, you have the option to delete as well, and you just delete the admin user. So going back to the profile. Now keep in mind, everything about this profile is public. It's what shows up on your WordPress post. So keep in mind, so if you want to put your name there, if you want them to see your name on your post, you can do that. You create a nickname of your own choosing. If you put your name up here, when you use this option here, it will also show that your name is an option as well. This email is kind of important because if you ever forget your login information, you'll be able to click a link underneath where you log in to retrieve that information by email. And another thing I want to say about the email address is if you have a Gravatar account, if you'll put the email associated with your Gravatar account, then this image right here will automatically change to whatever image you have on your Gravatar account. We'll put your website address. You certainly can. You can put contact information here as well in AIM, Yahoo, IM, and Jabber, Google Talk. If you want to write a little bit about yourself, that will be public information. If you want to change your password, you can do that right here. You got to put it in twice. So really, that's all there is to a user profile. Just keep in mind that it is public, so think before you put in what you put in, because you might not want everybody to see it.